Okay, another blue screen later. This one's saying that it's ATI 2DVAG. Whatever the hell that is. I can barely read it. I'll just put my glasses on. The driver has got stuck in an infinite loop. This usually indicates a problem with the device itself or the device driver program the hardware incorrectly. Alright. Please check with the hardware device vendor for any driver updates. Blah blah blah. Beginning dump of physical memory. Alright. So I'll restart the computer. And I think I'll just try and save hopefully all my music off it, because there's a lot of music on there and that's really all I have that I can lose on there. There's not much really, a few documents, that sort of shit, nothing matters. So I'll back it up and I'll bring the Pentium 2 in. So we'll do that. The old Iron Horse is back where it should be. Of course running flawlessly. While the Pentium 4 shit is segregated to the corner of the room, awaiting pending decisions on what the hell to do with it. So it's pretty typical. I built this, as I've said in other videos, I built this computer. I was about 10 years old. The carcass come out of a dumpster at Dad's work. I got a hard drive that already had Windows on it. Ghost of Windows, which I think was actually Ghost of that or something like that. Stuck it on there and made it work. Had to load all the shit on myself when I was about 11 years old, work out, or 11, 10, something like that, I don't know, maybe a bit older, to work out how to load all the antivirus and all the updates, all that sort of shit, but I did it. Got it going, and she's been going ever since. Only thing is now, I suppose I'll need to enable the wireless network, which isn't much of a thing, much of a problem, because I've added on, not the wired network, sorry, the LAN, because it's been on wireless for the past few years now. But it runs alright. So I'll just try and save all my music to it so that I don't lose every bit of it. Because there's a lot of music that I don't really want to lose, because it takes a lot of work to re-download it all. A lot of money from iTunes and shit like that too. Because, anyway. So, let's see. View network connections. So it's connected, I think, already. Alright, we'll see if we can access the internet. Love that old hard drive noise. Pentium 2, I think it's not even a gigahertz. It's dual processor, but it's bloody pretty dull, really. I'll tell you what it is. 398 megahertz. Intel Pentium 2, 512 mega RAM. Never used to have 512 meg until I upgraded. And I stuck a 128, was it, or a 256, something like that stick in there. So anyway, lifted it up a bit. It's got Windows Professional 2002 Service Pack 2. I haven't got System Restore on. I probably should. Oh no, it is on actually, sorry. Automatic updates is set so that I can see what's going in. Anyway, alright YouTube as well. You saw the other night that this computer blue screened, so I replaced with that Pentium 2, which I pulled the hard drive out of and some bits out of to make this computer here work. So that's what I got from what was my grandfather's old computer. Turned out all it needed was the power supply. MADI 93 VT or VT 93. I'm sorry, I can never remember that, but anyway. It's kind enough to send me a gig of RAM for it, so I've got that in there, and now the computer's working perfectly. For now, I just took the hard drive out of this one and put in there, because I couldn't be bothered reloading Windows onto a hard drive. Then I'd have to clear a hard drive. Could have taken the hard drive out of this, but I reckon that has bad sectors. So anyway, I found a cap right there that's got a blown top. So I'd assume that's either CPU supply or something like that. It's probably what's causing it to run unstable. I can't find any others that appear to be blown, but God only knows what else is in there. So this only had 512 megabyte of RAM because it's got PC 1600, I think it is, something like that, RAM in here. So 512 megabyte isn't a lot of RAM. Did have a what is it? I think it's 100 gigabyte hard drive in it, so that wasn't too bad. Not that it's too good by today's standards either. Anyway, dust filter and everything's clean. I've always kept it nice and clean. So I'll have to try reloading Windows on this to get rid of it. Wipe the computer, reload Windows. If that doesn't fix it, well, I'll assume that it's definitely that cap there, and I might try and get another Pentium 4 motherboard. This is a Titan P4 Titan 533 motherboard, whereas that's a 667, so that's a newer motherboard, I think. Anyway, this thing needs new fan on the north, what's the name, whatever the hell you call it, it's too late for me to remember. New fan, the power supply. Really needs more RAM to run anything. It needs bigger hard drive. It needs everything. So really it's not worth it at all. I'll just reload Windows, and if it doesn't run that, well, bad luck. This one is quite good. I'll show you the specs in a minute. I just had to download all the drivers. Well, I downloaded them all onto this laptop because I couldn't access the internet, of course, without the drivers on this motherboard. So it's all working well now, though. You can't really see it now. I think I've got a torch in my drawer, do I? Shit everywhere. There you go. You had a torch. It's a Pentium 4. It's got a good, I think it's a gigabyte, or it's, all that NVIDIA and NVADA and whatever the hell it is brand, the other good one. So it's only got one stick of RAM in it there, it's got 3 slots. It's got a hell of a lot of unused cables because this power supply is SATA and all the other shit. Like it's got this 8-pin connector there, 6-pin there. So I've got a DVD drive, DVD burner, DVD ROM, one 20 gig hard drive. So, but that hard drive I'll just take out and put back in that Pentium 2 once I've got another hard drive for this, and I'll reload Windows. So this thing was built in 2003 originally, but looks like it'll be a fairly decent computer. I'll just put my glasses on so I can see. I can see without them, but anyway. Intel Pentium 4 PC. It's a 2.4 GHz, 1 gig of RAM. That's the chair squeaking, not my ass. There's not much really else in there.